Hey everyone, welcome back. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss any of my gaming content. So 2026 is shaping up to be an absolute insane year for gaming. We're finally getting some titles that I've been waiting for so long, it feels like. So today I want to talk about 4 games that I personally cannot wait to get my hands on this year. Now, I'm sure your list might be a little bit different, and I'd love to hear what games you're most excited for in the comments below. So the first game on this list here today is going to be the 007 First Light. So it looks like IO Interactive, the studio behind the Hitman trilogy, they're developing this one, and honestly, I can't really think of a better fit. These are the people who perfected the stealth sandbox formula. They know how to create intricate levels with multiple approaches, and that's going to really make you feel like an actual spy. From what we know, First Light is reportedly an origin story showing us James Bond earning his 007 status, and we're going to be seeing him more as a raw, less refined agent, which is really going to be an interesting approach, to say the least. It's not going to be the gadget-reliant Bond we're all used to. He's going to be learning the ropes, making mistakes. It's going to get brutal. He's trying to make a name for himself. The gameplay footage they showed us looks incredible as well. It's got a mix between James Bond and the Hitman series we're all used to. You can go full stealth, taking out targets without anyone knowing where you were, or you can go loud and proud and just take out guns blazing. The freedom approach looks massive, and I'm here for it. What really caught my attention though was the espionage mechanics. It looks like there's going to be actual spycraft involved as well. So you're going to be gathering intelligence, building covers, recruiting people as well. It looks like there's some strategy and planning involved in every mission you do. The locations they teased as well, they look stunning also. I mean, just taking a look at some of them. We've got some escapes in Europe, Asia, and the Middle East. Each environment looks dense and filled with detail. And the fact that they're using the same engine as the Hitman games, but just pushing it to its max capacity, it looks very promising as well. My only hesitation with this is whether they can nail the Bond feel. I know there's going to be gadgets, vehicles, and a tone, but it has to be a serious tone, also a fun style as well for the James Bond we already know. If they can actually pull this off and capture what it really takes to be a Bond agent while bringing their own expertise to the table, this can be the definitive Bond game we've been waiting for since GoldenEye in my opinion. Alright now, so I had to get this one out the way. It's time for the big dog. The game that basically broke the internet when it was first officially announced back in 2023, Grand Theft Auto 6. I still remember watching the trailer back in December of 2023. The graphics, the return to Vice City, it was everything that we've been waiting for and more. And now after years of waiting and delays, we're supposedly getting it in 2026. From what Rockstar has shown us, this game is going to be massive. We're talking about a map that's reportedly including not just Vice City itself, but surrounding areas inspired by Florida. We're talking beaches, swamps, cities, suburbs. Just exploring this whole map alone is going to take hours just to go around the whole map. What I'm really excited for is the dual protagonist system. Playing as both Jason and Lucia, it's going to be like a Bonnie and Clyde inspired criminal duo. This is going to add so much potential for storytelling. I know most people don't want to play as a female protagonist, but I don't mind it at all. As long as the character is likable and it's a good written story, I'm all with it. And Rockstar themselves, they've always been incredible at making good characters, fun narrative, and the idea of experiencing a story between two perspectives is going to be great when it comes to missions as well. We'll have 2 types of missions for each character, and I'm all for it. So the graphics we've been seeing, they look photorealistic. The lighting systems, the weather effects, the character animations, the AIs, the NPCs, everything looks amazing. And Rockstar, they're putting their best foot forward when it comes to all the technology they've been using over the past few years. Now, I'll be honest, I am a little worried about the online component potentially overshadowing the single player considering how massive GTA Online became over the past 10 plus years. But Rockstar has promised a complete and fully realized story campaign, and I'm choosing to trust them on that. My biggest concern with this one though, living up to the hype. This is the most anticipated game of all time. The expectations are high, but if there's any developer that can pull it off, it's Rockstar. They're proving themselves time and time again. Alright, let's shift gears. For all my car guys out here, I think it's time to talk about Forza Horizon 6. The Forza Horizon series has been the king of the arcades racing series for years now. Forza Horizon 5 was phenomenal. It was set in Mexico with some of the most beautiful and open world graphics we've ever seen. So where do you go from here? Japan, baby. Finally, we're getting a Forza Horizon in Japan. Fans have been asking for this for so long, and Playground Games are finally delivering. From what they've shown, the map includes everything from neon-lit streets of Tokyo to the mountain toge roads, perfect for drifting, coastal highways, and even rural countryside areas with traditional architecture. The car culture in Japan is legendary, and Forza Horizon 6, it seems to be leaning that way heavily into that. Based off the teaser trailer we've seen, looks like we're getting an expanded car list with tons of JDM classics, modern Japanese performance cars. I just hope the customization options looks way deeper than ever before, with body kits, liveries, performance tuning, everything you want to do to just build your dream car. And that setting alone is going to make this feel like a complete new experience. Plus, if you're into car photography like I am, Japan is going to be the absolute playground for capturing stunning shots. And last but not least, let's talk about a game that's had me hype ever since it's been announced. Marvel's Wolverine from Insomniac Games. If you like the first Spider-Man, or even Spider-Man 2 from Insomniac, you know these developers understand how to make a good superhero game. In all the Spider-Man games, the way they nailed the web swinging, the combat flow, the storytelling, it was all top tier. Now they're taking on Logan, and honestly, I can't think of a better studio to do so. And what makes this exciting is that Wolverine is a completely different beast than Spider-Man. Insomniac has confirmed that this is going to be an M-rated game, which means they can really explore the brutal and violent nature of this character. We're talking about those animanium claws, a healing factor, berserk rage, all the things that makes Wolverine who he is. There was some leaked footage a while back. While unfortunate for the studio, it gave us a glimpse of what they were building, and it looked incredible for being alpha footage. I know some people were just calling it a copy and paste of Spider-Man, but honestly, I feel like they're really going to make it special, and they're going to change the gameplay enough to make it feel different from Spider-Man. And what has me really interested is how they'll handle the story. I know Wolverine has such a rich story, or rich history in general. His time in Weapon X, I know it's complicated with his past relationships and other characters like Professor X. There's so much they can pull from. And I'm confident in Insomniac Games, they're going to bring that same level of emotional depth and that they brought to Peter Parker's story, and I'm ready for that day one. I'm also curious about how they will handle the healing factor. So if they can capture what makes Wolverine compelling and deliver the tight gameplay they're known for, this can be a definitive superhero game for the mature audience, and we've needed this for a while now. So there you have it. 4 games that I am counting down the days for in 2026. And we got some open worlds, we got some racing games, and we got the return of James Bond and Wolverine as well. So what games are you most hyped for this year? Let me know in the comments. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.